Welcome back. We're still working on our ID. So in the previous two videos, we're able to achieve all of this. We're able to use all these functions, able to extract all of these, which we did here. Text, but still, this ID may not be valid. So there is a function. It's kind of a tedious function, but I'm gonna take you through it quickly. I think I've simplified it for you. So here, what they are saying is, I want you to listen to this very carefully. After you've done the extraction that we have done, you put your ID like this. You separate it. So the best way to do it is to do it in Excel still. So in this case, if you have got an ID, you separate it like this. And then now this is the same ID. So in this case, I can extract the same one, but I'll just give you an example. So if the ID is like this, the first step is you start from here. You can even start from here. You don't do anything on the first one, but every second one, or every alternative one, you then do the following. You multiply this one by 2. If you look at the formula, I multiplied that one by 2, I multiplied that one by 2, I multiplied that one by 2, that one by 2, that one by 2, this one by 2. And then, this is important, once you are done, if there is more than one digit, like 12, like 14, for apologies, like 14 here, you must add their digits. So 1 plus 4 is 5. Over here it's only 2, so you don't add anything. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus 6 is 7. So you have this. And then you simply bring this down. So you take, where there's a blank, you bring that one down, then you have this one, bring that one. You are then left with this. So which is that one and this one, 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 that one and this one. That's how you got this. Once you have this resulting number, you must then add all these numbers together and see if they are divisible by 10. So the answer here is 50, and then to check if it is valid, this number must be divisible by 10 without leaving a remainder. And in this case, with a function called mod, which gives a remainder. The remainder must be 0 when this is done. So this is how it works. Now I'm going to give an example. You see, we've been putting these IDs together, trying to prove something on that side. So we're going to try it again. All these IDs are not correct. Okay? I know I'm giving away my age, but I've used them. I've used my own ID. 8 2 1 5 2 9 5 0 8 5. This ID here is invalid. Telling you now. This one also is invalid. If you start with a 0 here, sorry, a 0 and then 1, still invalid. If you put 1 1, it's still invalid. All of these IDs are invalid because I just generated them using okay, let me see. Yeah, I've generated them using an existing ID. All these are invalid. So it's not just a question of checking if you can extract the length, it's not all that. There's a lot of things. Let's look at 85. 85 is also not right, correct. Then the valid one, this is my ID. This one is valid because I simply gave you my ID and simply change the first one. It doesn't matter what you change it to, it will still be invalid. So it's very important. So an ID can be invalid So all of these IDs are correct. I can tell you now. I'm just going to give you an example. 77011958480. This one is valid. The answer is 6. You see, and all of these, and this one as well is valid as well. I know because these are actually valid ID. 6823. This one is valid. So what I'm trying to say here is, to check the validity of the ID, you utilize this formula. How? I'm going to summarize this for you so that you understand. Step 1, double every other digit starting from digit 2, digit number 2. Are you with me? And then this is step 1. Then step 2, which is what we did here. Step 2, add the doubled answer, add the doubled answer if there is more than 1 digit. This is what we did here. So we said here, let me just show you. So in here, we've doubled this. So we doubled to that one, we doubled to this one, we doubled to this one, which is that one. This one, if the digit is more than 1. So in other words, actually I should say double the answer if there are 2 digits, because it can never be more than 2. Okay, if there are 2 digits. So in other words, like here, there's 2 digits here. So I'm adding them. 4 plus 1 is 5. Here I don't do anything. 4 plus 1 is 5. Here I add 1 plus 2 is 3. 4 is single, so I remember, bring it here. 6 plus 1 is 7. So I do that. Now I'm going to remove that. And then number 3, add. Okay, okay, you don't add. You first place resulting digits. So in this case, I'm bringing that one down, and I'm bringing this one down. I'm bringing that one down, I'm bringing this one down. I'm bringing that one down, I'm bringing this one down. I don't use those. I use the ones, the new ones. Okay? So I place the resulting digits, and then I add the resulting digit. Writing digits, which is what I've done here. I'm going to do this here, which happens to be a sum of all those digits. And then I divide, I get a remainder when when the sum is divided by 10. So here I've got the sum of all resulting digits, which happens to be this. You see the sum of everything here at the top. Then for this one, I'm saying, okay, maybe let me do this. This is for training purposes only. When you divide 50 by 10, the remainder is 0, which is good. Okay, so but Excel has a function that gets you the remainder. You say equal to mod this, comma 10, meaning a remainder when you are dividing that value by 10. The remainder is 0. So I'm saying, so the verdict here is, if the value here is equal to 0, then we say it's a valid ID. Otherwise, we say invalid ID. And that's it. So if you were to come here and put an 8 as an example, the whole thing will be invalid. So I think, I hope you understand this. So this is an original one. This is an original one, and this here is when you have done that part. I'm just going to put it in that color. Here you are doubling. Remember, the key here is you are doubling everything that is. So you've doubled here, but here you are adding everything that has more than one digit. So I'm only going to highlight the ones that were doubled. So this one, this 5 here is 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5, 1 plus 2 is 3, 1 plus 6 is 7. And then you bring this down. You bring that one, bring this one. Bring that one, bring this down. And then you add all of these things together. And then you end up with 51. When you divide 51 by 10, there's a remainder of 1. And if the remainder is not equal to 0, your answer or your ID is invalid. This is how they do it. I hope you understand. Please go through this again. It's not that easy. I tried to simplify it, but remember that this is where everything comes from. This is how it's defined. And this is called what do they call it? It's called I'll tell you now, the term they give for it. I think the term is checksum digit 13. This is what it's called. So I've simplified it for you by showing you how it's done. I hope you found this useful. Please highlight me and tell me if you are happy with this. Danke, danke. Like and subscribe.